Hi, second graders. This is a video for you about how to write a story when someone gives you a picture. When anyone ever gives you an assignment, the first thing you should do is write your name. Easy. Get that part out of the way. And since this is my sample assignment, I'm going to write my name. Mrs. Rondorf. The next thing you need to do, super important, you need to read the directions. Directions. Look at the picture below. Write a story to tell about what you think is happening in the picture. Give your characters names and use lots of detail. So let's see. Let's go into this little blue box over here. And I'm just going to highlight some of the things you need to do when you write this story. So think about what's happening in the picture. Think about what is happening in the picture. Okay, that could take a couple of minutes. It's okay to take time to do a really good assignment. So, I see a guy with no hair and really big feet. He's fishing in a fishbowl with a worm, and it looks like the fish are interested. He's smiling, so he must be having fun. Let's give the guy a name. In fact, in the directions it says, give your characters names and use lots of detail. So name the characters must be a really big thing that we should do. Name the characters. So, like in this assignment, you might take some notes with some paper and a pencil before you do your typing. So let's give the guy a name. You should come up with your own name, but I'm going to call this guy, so hard to think of a name. Let's call him Jack. I don't know, that's very boring. Jack. Should we also name the fish? The fish, one of the fish's name is going to be Lucy. The other fish's name is going to be Nellie. And the other fish's name is going to be Jose. I don't know. I don't know. You just have fun with it. We could also name the worm, couldn't we? Well, I don't know. Yes, we could name the worm. What's the worm? Let's just call the worm Wormy. And of course, when you write your story is going to be completely different than mine. It's not going to be the same. In fact, you might be thinking of some ideas right now that might be even better than mine. Let's see, lots of detail. Well, let's see. We already have talked about what the guy is doing in the picture. We've already come up with some character names. So now let's just try to write our story. And again, if you want to just make notes on a piece of paper of how you want your story to go, you should do that. Or you can just start typing and you can make little edits in there if you want to start typing. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So what if we say it was a really cold day and Jack was snowed in. Jack was snowed in. I'm going to give it an exclamation point because he was snowed in. We are hardly ever snowed in these days. Even though yesterday was kind of a weather event thing and we all had to stay remote yesterday, we still did learning, we still did teaching, but we had to stay in because it was like, 5 inches of snow on the ground? So let's just go with kind of what's going on around us to give us ideas for our story. So it was a really cold day. I'm going to go back in here and add something else. Like, it was a really cold day. There were 5 inches of snow on the ground. Do I want to say there were 5 inches of snow on the ground or there was 5 inches of snow on the ground? How about was? There was 5 inches of snow on the ground. Jack was snowed in. And right there, I already have 3 sentences. It was a really cold day. There was 5 inches of snow on the ground. Jack was snowed in. Why else would somebody be fishing in their fishbowl? Hmm. Jack forgot to go to the grocery the day before. He didn't believe the weather report, people. I wonder why. Okay. So Jack forgot, oops, to go to the store the day before. He had no food to eat in his house. So now I have said at least one of the characters in the story where the story is happening. I'm even including a problem. He has a problem because he forgot to go to the grocery the day before. Let's see. So he had no food to eat in his house. Now, he had a fishbowl. He had a fishbowl and he liked to eat fish. The problem was, let's add another problem. Ooh, twist. The other problem was these were his pets. He had named the fish Lucy, Ellie, and Jose. He loved his fish, but he was also very, and I'm going to put very in all caps because he was very hungry. After thinking about it for a while, he decided that he really couldn't eat his friends, but he did use his pet worm named Wormy to feed his fish. Jack's neighbor brought him some soup. Yay for the neighbor for bringing him some soup. I don't know, guys. I mean, look, you're in second grade, use your imagination, come up with anything. I don't know, just write something. Okay, practice writing something. It could be silly, it can be funny, it could be, maybe Jack was snowed in and he wanted to make up a new game to play with his pet fish. I don't know, but have fun with it. Look at the picture. Talk about the bald headed guy. He has no hair and his big feet. Um, he was entertaining himself with this fish. I mean, anything you want to write about, you can write about it. But just have fun with it. Think about what's happening and make a really cute, good story. I'm not expecting you to write as much as I did, but that's just something you could do. If you could write 4 sentences, I would be thrilled. I would be so happy. But make sure you use capitalization when you're writing and make sure you use punctuation and have fun with it. And I can't wait to see what you wrote. Bye for now.